Zohar is the foundational book of Jewish mysticism, Kabbalah. It's not a prophetic book per se, but in the Zohar there is an amazing prophecy, or call it prediction, based on the idea that Noah was 600 years old at the time of the flood. The Zohar says in the 600th year of the 6th millennium, the fountain of waters from down below, from the depths, will rise up and flood the world, and a corresponding opening of the gates of water from above will come and flood the world, all in preparation for the Messianic era. So this was written thousands of years ago, revealed. The question is, what does it mean? So if we look at the Western Gregorian calendar, the 600th year of the 6th millennium is 1840. This year in the Jewish calendar, it's 5768. And therefore, 168 years ago was 1840. But the 600th year is the end of the 600 years, from 500 to 600. So really from 1740 to 1840 is what the Zohar is talking about. If we look at the events in the world, we see that this is the beginning of enormous changes in technology, inventions, in the lifestyle of mankind on this planet. 1740 began the Industrial Revolution. Trains, telegraph, first cameras, and then by the end of the 1800s, electricity, airplanes, and everything that has happened since then. So in the last few hundred years, the pace of technological change on the planet has increased 1,000-fold. And therefore, we can understand that the lower waters that the Zohar was talking about are the waters of secular knowledge. And the upper waters are the waters of spiritual knowledge. In 1750s, the Baal Shem Tov began the Hasidic movement, which began to reveal the inner dimensions of the Torah in a way that they were no longer secret teachings. They became part and parcel of knowledge that was accessible. So we see that what the Zohar was talking about in the spiritual sense and the physical sense really came true. So the question is, what does that mean to us today? Especially when the Zohar said this is all in preparation for the Messianic era. And what we see is that the physical and the spiritual need to come together. Even though many, many people would like us to believe that science and secular knowledge has nothing to do with Torah and vice versa, that is clearly not the case. The greatest rabbis of the last 1,000 years, Maimonides, Nachmanides, the Vilna Gaon, the Maharal of Prague, Saadia Gaon, greats in different cultures, in different generations, all advocated the importance of knowing about the physical world that we live in as a complementary aspect to the Torah, not in contradiction to the Torah. And so therefore, as we enter into the 21st century, the cutting edge of both secular and spiritual knowledge is how to unify these together. And anyone who would go to a Jewish bookstore now would see hundreds and hundreds of books speaking about Torah and psychology, Torah and mathematics, Torah and economics, Torah and quantum physics, Torah and art and music and social work, communications, political science, meaning the wisdom of the Torah has so much to say for the world today, has so much to say for contemporary society. And so therefore, it behooves us to really investigate these different books that are exposing the best of secular knowledge and the best of Torah wisdom.